Sun is out and today's job is to start staining the shed. Now this shed is rough sawn timber from a local sawmill, but it's actually pretty nice considering it's rough sawn, and I'm staining it with a water-based oil stain because eventually I might like to paint over it, so I just wanted something neutral for now. So this is what I've got. Oh gosh, I'm so weak at the moment. Do you want to have a look inside? This is the colour. She's lovely. Pro Code. Okay, got it from 1 to 10. Get your air points. Good stuff. Oh, that smells great. Stable as. Don't worry about me, folks. Okay, thoughts and opinions on the colour. You can see it a bit better up here compared to the timber. Have you been out hunting? What did you get? Not much? Okay, so I'm done for today because I really need to rush inside and go have a shower while there's still sunlight up on the roof where the solar panels are, because I don't have a generator yet for backup and I don't want to eat into tonight's power supply. So, and I feel like I have a really warped perception of time because this took me a lot longer to do this bit than I thought, which means this whole project is going to take me a lot longer to do than I suspected, but that's okay. Anyway, this is what it looks like wet and only partially done, and then I'll come back in the morning. So right hand side not stained, left hand side stained. I like it. I like the colour. I don't know why I didn't move the letter over yesterday and just start from the left and move to the right. But anyway, it's dried. Feels good. Looks nice. It hasn't like dried a different colour than I expected, so that's cool. So I just have to fix that bit up there. Carry on with this side. And then see if I can get this side of the shed done today. You're looking at the turkeys. You play with the turkeys. You guys always try and help me put my boots on, don't you? Yeah. Thanks, mate. Thanks, matey. You're so helpful. I literally can't. Okay, yeah. You love the sunshine, don't you? Right, other one. Come on, give me a break, mate. Okay. Happy boy. The sun is shining. I finished off yesterday at about midday painting or staining the back end. We had some rain coming, so I didn't want to go into the afternoon. So I also had to go pick up more stain. So I went into town and grabbed that and some new shelf brackets. And we've got rain coming on Saturday. So it is Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. So I plan to get as much today. It's Tuesday or Wednesday. But I plan to get as much as I can done before the rain. So fingers crossed, I will be able to stain the whole back wall. And I also thought, because I'm so in love with the colour of that rustic oak, that I might paint the cabin the same colour. What do you think? Do you think the cabin will look nice with that rustic oak colour on here. I think so. So initially I actually wanted to paint the stables, like, first I thought black, and then I was like, oh nah, and then I thought like a deep navy blue would be real cool, and then I was thinking like summertime in this part of the country is really hot, and I thought maybe it'll be too hot for the horses in summer if it's like a deep navy blue, like it might just attract way too much heat. But I still wanted to protect the wood, so this is a water-based oil stain, which I've already said, and I thought, well, at least it's protected, and I'll see how it ages. Like summertime, it might fade heaps, I'm not sure, but at least I can paint over it later on if I want to. I'll just have to put maybe a primer on and then the top coat, and if I do decide to do that, I might use a spray gun, because I've been painting this with a paintbrush, and I've been painting it on pretty thick because the stain, it like getting it into all the little cracks because it's rough sawn. I didn't feel like a sprayer would do a good job to get it in amongst it all, but with a paintbrush I can pay like a lot of detail to it. So she's laid on thick. Like, this tub has not gone as far as it says on the container, but I think at the same time maybe I won't have to do more coats later, so I don't know, we'll see. Oh, made it tricky. You're gonna have to tidy up this garden. There's a few weeds, there's some rose, some ashwagandha down there, which is one of the ingredients in Happy Head, my natural supplement. It helps with mood balance, immune support, helps with sleep, common symptoms associated with depression and anxiety. It's like a mood lifter, and it contains ashwagandha, licorice and saffron. And it's all backed by science, clinical trials, and I had independent literature reviews done on saffron for depression and anxiety. And it came back really good, which is why I created the product. It's called Happy Head. If you know anyone who needs like a bit of a mood boost, works really well for even just people who get like the winter blues, things like that. Bit of a pick-me-up, and doesn't have the negative side effects that you can get sometimes with pharmaceutical products. It takes 3 to 4 weeks for the serotonin levels to increase in your body and really feel it a lot, especially if you're quite low in it. If you're not so low in it, it mightn't take so long, but in general, 3 to 4 weeks to see like good effects of it. Ow! I feel like I've got to watch my eyeballs. There's this one beside me. Look at the thorns on this. That's the one that gets me the most. Yeah, man. Almost done. I have a little bit to go. Like, only 3/4 of the wall. But it's going pretty quick on these big long ones without the garden underneath. It doesn't take as much time, which is great. I'll probably get to halfway with what I've got left in my little bucket, and then I'm going to need another tub. So that's way more stain than I thought I was going to have to use, but it's alright because I've decided that I'm actually going to use the stain to do the washing machine shed and the cabin and the little bridge. So I'm sure with what's left over from tub number 3, I'll use it somewhere. I think this is going to be my colour for the farm, really. I really like it. So the rain is coming Saturday, Sunday, so I've got the rest of today and Friday tomorrow to get this done, because the timber's dry enough at the moment to put it on, and I don't know after this rain if I'm going to get another long spell of dry weather to let the timber dry out and then paint again. So it's a bit of a race to the finish line, to be honest. The stain does get all over your clothes though, and I'm hoping it comes out in the wash. It is water based, but yeah, I might have ruined a few shirts with this. Beauty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There is a system. I have to paint the edges of all the boards, so I have to paint all of the ones on the left of me down the edge and the ones on the right. So when I go up, I do 4 boards at a time, and the edges on both sides of me on the ladder. Otherwise I miss stuff, so that's the process. Also exciting, I've just been given some like recycled, reclaimed decking timber, which is mean because I need to like upgrade my wee deck on the house for the Airbnb when it starts. So that's very exciting. It'll be very cool. You'll have to come along and watch me try and build a deck. That's it for this morning. I've run out. I've got another tub coming in a couple of hours. Old brother Bear's gone to town, so he's picked some up for me. On other exciting news, look what's turned up. My new gate for the pond project, for the gateway. So we've got 2 culverts. The one on the left is actually for a like decent sized drain, and the smaller one is for like the front of the drive. I wouldn't even call it a drain, it's more like a but I needed something for it, so that's what we've got. My brother's been doing the fencing for me around here just recently, so while he's still here I got this bad boy to chuck in, which is super cool. Lola, do you want to come take the horse's covers off? You do? Come on then. Take a look at this raceway that I've got now. It's so cool. Ta-da! So this is a 5 metre wide race, and the paddocks are just post and wire, and they're hot, cold, as you can see. Where is it? There. So top hot, so they don't lean over it. Next one's cold because they're not going to put their heads through with a hot wire either side. And the bottom one's cold, so they can still eat the grass under the fence and it's not messy. And look how muddy it is. My Lanta, this is what happens when you get 320 mils of rain and you got flat land. Who wants to have the jammies off? Yeah. Oh, dust in the eyeballs. Hey, Millsy. So fluffy. Hey. So nice in the sun. Oh, Gilly, you'll get your turn at scritches. Nasha will give you some. Are you having a nice time, little one? Yeah. They don't actually bite each other. They're just scratching with their teeth. They love it. finished staining the shed in the dark, I ended up dropping 2 buckets, small buckets of stain, and I was really distraught because I didn't think I was going to be able to finish it. And the rain was coming the next day, which was why the panic painting was continuing into the darkness. But I finished it. This wall, honestly, took me so long. A couple of little bits left to go. Couldn't do that piece because the bird netting's up. I didn't have time to pull it down, so I'll get around to that when I fix the bird stuff. Last piece that I did was here, and I'm not sure if it had time to really dry before the rain came. But seems okay. Suppose I'll find out. Wow, look at that. I love it. More rain, more puddles, inside jobs. Catch you next time.